Hello, friends. Dylan Murway here, and I've thought of doing something a bit more creative for the NASCAR and 10 line season mode. Those of you who remember, all the way back in 2016, I did a season mode on this with Jeff Gordon, and it was a full run through of the 2012 season. So this time around, I'm going to do things a little different. So, get the rules out of the way now. You can already see the laps. Before we run through the schedule. So race length will be 20%, so a fifth of the advertised race distance in real life. So for example, the Daytona 500 is 200 laps. A fifth of that would be 40. 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. That's 5 sections. Tire wear and fuel wear will be at the max. There will be full damage. Cautions, full cautions, and the schedule I made a couple days ago. So yeah, I will be running a custom made car, and which reminds me of another bigger thing I'm doing. The points will be using present day playoff format with the round of 16, round of 12, round of 8, and championship 4. Just like real life NASCAR. So let's run through the schedule right now. So race 1 obviously kicks off at Daytona for the Daytona 500. You can see the times on the screen on the table. The time it will kick off at noon Eastern will be when the race will go live, and then the West Coast Swing featuring stops out at Las Vegas, California, and Phoenix. The 75 lap stretch at Phoenix, then going down to the Lone Star State for some early bird races. Texas Motor Speedway in the day for the Texas 500. The Goodies Fast Relief 500 from Martinsville, followed by a trip out to Bristol. And then the first night race of the year, the VFW 400 from Richmond Raceway, beginning at 7 o'clock Eastern. So you got the West Coast Swing at the start of the season after Daytona, and then short track swing from race 6 through 8. And then we go out to Talladega, beginning at noon Eastern, 37 laps there. And then first 2 custom events, which will be run during the day variants of the track. So a race out at Charlotte, 80 laps there. Then a 73 lap race at Darlington beginning at noon. And then the Coca-Cola 600. Then here is where it kind of follows what the normal 2012 schedule is, or the normal, what would have been the original 2020 Cup schedule, but due to the coronavirus, other things changed. Stops at Dover, Pocono, Michigan, and Finion at 4 o'clock Eastern, 22 laps there. And then a trip out to Chicagoland, and then back to Daytona and Kentucky for races under the lights. The Kentucky race will be a Thursday night race, just like it'll be a week apart. So Daytona, this race will be a Monday night race. So Monday night, then we're going to wait a week, then go to Kentucky Thursday night. And then a visit out to Loudon, 2 visits to Loudon and Pocono, followed by the race at Indy, or for race 22, 32 laps there. This is another really big change, a doubleheader at Watkins Glen. You can see the notes I made. The first race, the Finger Lakes 150, will be at 12 noon on Friday. And then the second part of the doubleheader, the Sprint 100, will be the race only, whereas everything else will be qualifying and race, where I show the starting grid. And then we end the regular season with a 100-lap sprint at Bristol, followed by a trip around NASCAR's fastest non-superspeedway track, Atlanta Motor Speedway. The chase kicks off with visits to Darlington, Richmond, and during the day, and Talladega to end the Challenger round. And then the round of 12 will contain Charlotte, Kansas, the early bird special at Martinsville at 11 o'clock a.m. And then the Eliminator 8 will feature a few primetime races. So the second trip to Atlanta at 8:30 Eastern, followed by a race out at Texas under the lights, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then the race to decide who moves on to the Championship 4 at Phoenix will begin at 3 o'clock Eastern, 75 laps there. And then the Championship 4, the first person across the line out of the 4 will be the championship contender of any of those 4 drivers, whoever that may be. There will be a bracket, and I will make another website posting the schedule and getting everything set up so I can see the lineup and even updated wins, who's making their way into the playoffs and who isn't. So that's the schedule. I'll do one quick scroll through to see it again. West Coast swing, short track swing, couple day races, then gets a little realistic. Monday night race, Thursday night race, doubleheader, Saturday night. Most of the night races will be either Saturday or Sunday night. Obviously, the second Daytona race will be Monday night, and Kentucky will be Thursday night. Atlanta will be Saturday night, and Texas will be Thursday night as well. And then there's the rest of the lineup. So